You know how I constantly complain about having the hair of Hermione from Philosopher's Stone? Look at this! Like, this is karma. I can feel the volume out here. What the heck? This is what I get for leaving my hair in a bun for 24 hours. Hello everybody, my name is Periwinkle, and today we're discovering how fake nails actually give me confidence. I'm just kidding. Today I'm going to share my Christmas knowledge, not really, I don't have that much knowledge, and give you all another list of top, Christmas movies. So I'm ranking the classics according to BuzzFeed from worst to best. Of course, all these movies have a special place in my heart, so I can't really discriminate them, but I do love them all. So don't think I hate, well, I do hate one, but you'll know that one. But, of course, I am an expert in all things jingling, with the word jingle in it. Jingle bells. Jingling. Jingle all the way. Yeah, I'm an expert in all this, because I'm a Christmas fanatic. Very close. Christmas is my second favorite holiday, very close to Halloween. And since I have my Christmas-themed gold nails and my hot chocolate, McDonald's hot chocolate tastes like warmed chocolate milk, and it is the most delicious thing in the world, and their cups are much better than the Starbucks cups this year. Had to say it. So anyway, this is all the classics ranked, and I looked up BuzzFeed for this list, so I'm ranking them based on my own opinion. So before we get started, I have two things to say. One is I did a list like this last year, and it got a few dislikes because people didn't like my choices. If you don't like my choices this year, just comment down below your list. And yeah, if you guys want me to redo this list, if this video gets 2 likes, I will redo that list and kind of make it like this, a little face-to-face action. And the next thing is this video was kind of inspired by the Super Carlin brothers. They did a video recently because they got a table, and that was a huge milestone for them. They also passed 1 million subscribers, and they listed off their favorite They made a list of their favorite Pixar movies, and honestly, I've been subscribed to Super Carlin Brothers since they were at like 200,000, and honestly, it warms my heart to see them having grown so far, and their content is amazing, so you guys should really go subscribe to them. Anyway, let's get it right into the video. Okay, so I have my list on my phone of my favorite Christmas movies, and yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, we're going from least favorite to most favorite. So, this one, I think everyone can agree on. My least favorite movie out of the classics is A Christmas Carol. I do not like this movie whatsoever. I hate it. I think it's too dark for Christmas. Christmas needs to be, woo! Christmas needs to be a bit more up and at 'em, and yeah, it's just not my favorite. No, it's more than not my favorite. I despise A Christmas Carol. It's too dark, and it gives me nightmares, and it's kind of boring. As I said, something gives me nightmares, and it's boring. Oh gosh. The next movie is going to be quite controversial, but Love Actually is next. Now, I've only seen bits and pieces of this movie, but I'm not a romance fan. I like my holiday and Christmas movies to be separate, maybe a little romance intertwined, but not like complete romance and complete holiday together. But maybe I'm insane. I guess I'm insane, but it's not that I dislike this movie, it's just, it's not, like I had to work my way down from favorite to least favorite, if that makes sense. So it just got kicked out of a higher spot because I like other movies more. The next is A Charlie Brown Christmas, and that's because I don't like Christmas crossovers. Like, Christmas crossover movies that become classics, I'm just not a fan of. I don't know, I think it, it's kind of rude to the season. That sounds so wrong. But, it's really, I don't know. Okay. So, next is It's a Wonderful Life. Now, most of the reason I don't like this one is because it's in black and white. I'm more of a colored person, but of course I paid attention to the story, and it was a remarkable story. I loved it, but it's kind of, I've kind of seen it before, its topic is something that I've seen before. So, again, but I do like it better than Love Actually and A Charlie Brown Christmas. Next is Home Alone. I've seen a majority of this movie. I kind of went out at the last second, and I do truly like this movie. It's hilarious, and honestly, I'm a fan. But again, it's just good. It's just good. I can't really diminish it any. But yeah. Next is Frosty the Snowman. This movie's kind of boring to me. but it's a classic, and I always like classics, so that's why it's higher than everyone else on this. It's a classic. Next, of course, is Miracle on 34th Street. This movie holds a special place in my heart. I've seen it so many times, and I'm in love with it. It's the best story, probably out of all these, besides a few, which are at the top, but it's a nice movie. It's black and white, like It's a Wonderful Life, but still, it's extremely good, and I would recommend, ooh, I'm shaking the table, I would recommend anyone who's alive to see this. Next is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is another classic, which I have fallen in love with. It's kind of like Frosty, except it's shorter than Frosty, in my opinion. Like, it feels shorter. So, you know, I can live with it. I like it. So, and also the Grinch is just a really cool character, in my opinion. Like, it was its first character, I don't know, to do a complete 360, and in poetry form? Wow. And also Lindsay Lohan is adorable. And this, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is for both the Jim Carrey version and the animated version. I love both of them. I do love the Jim Carrey version a bit more, but that's because Baby Grinch. You gotta love Baby Grinch. Next, the next four I had a heck of a time deciding. I love all four of these movies so much. Like, you cannot understand how much I love them. The top three are, of course, extreme classics, and that's why the number 4 is in this spot, because I can't put it above these classics, because they hold so much. But number 4 I'm in love with. And number 4 is Elf. Oh, I love Elf so much. Oh, gosh. And the funniest part is, Will Ferrell is a really tall guy, and he's playing an elf. Oh my gosh. He's playing an elf as a like he's playing a human-esque. He's playing an elf-esque human. So it's really good, and honestly, the humor is spot on. I'm in love with this movie. Okay, I'm in love with it. And I love how Buddy doesn't change. Because in some movies where people move and, like, magical creatures move, they lose their sparkle and, like, go to society, and then the whole lesson is you can't change for people. Buddy never changes. Buddy, like, he gets sad, but he never is, like, stops believing in Santa, you know? He never, like, changes completely to human. Like, there's always that elf magic in him. So, honestly, that movie, oh, I love that one. That was probably the newest one that I really like on this top 4. Next, third one is, again, a really classic, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. How can you not like these classics? You know, the little clay, it looks clay-esque. They're so cute and so amazing, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town is one of my favorites of these kinds of movies. It's just so amazing, and I'm in love with it. Like, I can't even tell you how much I'm in love with it, but it does pale in comparison to the next 2 movies. The next one I really like just because of one of the songs. I'm Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Sun, I'm Mr. Hate Blister, I'm Mr. 101. Everything that I touch tends to melt in my clutch. I'm too much. Next, if you couldn't get it, is A Year Without a Santa Claus. Oh my gosh, this movie. Most of the reason I like it is Heat Miser in the Misers, just the Miser brothers, honestly. So, yes, A Year Without a Santa Claus is a amazing movie. I'm in love with it, and yeah. The next one will not surprise anyone. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. The next movie is probably no surprise. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. Rudolph is my favorite emblem of the holidays. I'm obsessed with Rudolph, if you cannot already tell by my hand motions. I love Rudolph. Rudolph is honestly my favorite holiday emblem, besides maybe, I don't know, another reindeer. I'm just obsessed with Rudolph, and honestly, who can't love that little cute face? My name's Rudolph. Little preview best in voice. Ah! I'm in love with Rudolph. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed this list. It was so fun to make. And yes, I hope you guys like my opinions. If not, leave down in the comments below a list of your favorite holiday movies. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. See you later. Bye-bye.